According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, epithet is defined as a characterizing word or phrase accompanying or occurring in place of the name of a person or thing. A disparaging or abusive word or phrase, part of a taxonomic name identifying a subordinate unit within a genus. Or to summarize, it's an expression to describe a person, place, or thing, like a deity, perhaps, daemon, or a spirit, which is the subject of this video. So, why are epithets important, especially in the kind of work we're doing? They're a way of naming and calling to specific aspects, the deity, daemon, spirit, or ancestor you're working with. As in, you're calling to these qualities in a way to summon them to you in order to build a relationship and connection. In my opinion, epithets, when used, they help to organize your mind. As you speak into the air, your deity's epithets, you begin to vibrate on that frequency. It's sort of like when you decide to sing a sad song while you're happy. How does it make you feel in that moment? In that moment, you could say you're feeling a little sad, but you're not actually sad. That is how using epithets feel for me personally. So I would like to know how they feel for you if you have experience using them with your deities, ancestors, or daemons. For this video, we're going to be talking about the Greek pantheon and occasional Roman names, as those are the deities I'm focusing on. The gods have many names and titles, regardless of pantheon or culture. Chthonian, dwelling beneath the earth, the underworld. A popular epithet is chthonic, Chthoniya. And when you wish to address the gods of the underworld, you can use this epithet to do so. The gods that come to mind immediately that I would use chthonic or Chthoniya for would be Hecate, Hades, Circe, Hermes, Persephone, and Dionysus. Oranos means sky or heaven, celestial, above the earth. You're thinking of the sky. Naturally, you would think of Zeus, Hera, Selene, Helios, Hermes. Keep in mind, since I'm talking about Roman and Greek / pre-Greek deities, that, for example, Zeus can also be chthonic and Persephone can also be Oronic. They are aspects and descriptors, a way to connect. So, for example, Circe, she is a goddess who roams the earth, this earth that we live on. And she also can roam the underworld. She also has connections there. So when I want to call out to her, when I want to connect with her, I could say something like Circe Chthoniya, because I'm calling to that aspect of her that either dwells beneath the earth in the underworld, or it can be used for those deities that walk this earth with us, such as Dionysus. He is not a deity that is typically known for being in the heavens with Zeus in Olympus or with Hades in the underworld. He's typically a deity that is seen and thought of as on this green earth. So you can also use Chthoniya or deities that walk amongst us. So essentially, chthonic or Chthoniya is still the epithet you would use if you are calling to agricultural or nature deities, including Pan or Demeter, as another example. There are other epithets that aren't necessarily about the place that a deity dwells at or is located at. They can be physical descriptions, adoring language, terrifying language, associations that a deity is known for. So, keeping in mind that epithets are aspects and descriptors, a way to connect, there are numerous other epithets that are not necessarily about the place a deity dwells at. They could be physical descriptions, adoring language, terrifying language. These are associations that a deity is known for. In a recent discussion I was having, filth eater came up as an epithet reference to Hecate for physical healing work. And just to add a little bit more to that, when using that epithet and calling on Hecate, Hecate, filth eater, please cleanse my body of disease and illness that keeps me from being healthy. That's an example of a way you can use a sort of epithet like that, that's sort of terrifying language in order to help you. We use epithets for special reasons today, and you may not realize it because we use it so often in our daily language. For example, New York City, the Big Apple, city that never sleeps, concrete jungle. Do these evoke thoughts and feelings in you? Does it train your mind in a certain direction? Santa on his sleigh, pulled by reindeer, jovial, cookie-loving Saint Nicholas. What do you picture? Daenerys Targaryen, the fictional character from George R. R. Martin's popular series of novels, A Song of Ice and Fire, is referred to as first of her name, Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, blah, blah, etc., etc. You get it. What can you do with this information in your personal practice? You can use it as a framework to create your own spells, hymns, and prayers. You can use it to work with more intention. If you want to honor Selene, you would say, Celestial Selene, Titan God, sister to the sun, you are the moon, and I honor you in all of your phases. Bathe me in your lunar rays of mystery and wisdom. I end this part by asking you to consider these questions for your own spiritual practice. What epithets represent my deity, spirit, or ancestor? From the heart, create your own petition using those epithets and speak them out loud and often to develop or foster your relationship. In honor of Yule, which has just passed, and the rebirth of sunlight coming back, I'm going to read to you Helios Sun, which is part of Orphic Hymns Grimoire, interpreted in English by Sara Mastros. Hear me, Blessed One, eternal, all-seeing eye, gold gleaming light, Titan most high. You are self-made and tireless of beautiful form. On the right side you give birth to the morn, while with your left hand you pour out the night, compounding the hours, endless alchemy of light. Your four fleet-footed horses gambol and play, high-spirited coursers leading light of new day. Whizzing blissful and swiftly fiery charioteer, whirl like a bull roarer in your endless road round the year. Draw forth cosmic harmony, good guide of the good. Scorch the wrongdoers who act in falsehood. You give the signal and good deeds are done. You measure the seasons with revolutions you run, multiformed and evergreen, eternally undefiled. Lightbringer, life giver, cosmocrat, all fruitful Pion. You are immortal Zeus and undying Father Time. Truth doing, all shining, round running, cosmic eye. You measure seasons, making sense, giving signs. When the sun sets and when you rise up and shine. Flow-loving cosmic king, beaming righteous light, truth-guarding all-protector, radiant knight, whip-whistling horse rider, life-loving charioteer, attend to our prayer and to your mystics draw near. Thank you for getting this far. Please interact with this video. Please comment your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like more. Thank you.